Hi, today we're going to be talking about marketing your books. In my previous video, we discussed that I write two different genres. I have one genre that's mostly self-help and healing and empowerment, and some just tell it like it is books, but I also write children's stories. So marketing those two together, it's just two totally different target audiences. And in the beginning, again, like I said in my previous video, I didn't think about that. I was just getting them out there. So I've been working on two separate marketing campaigns, and I will share some of that information with you. I think one of the most important marketing tips I could give you right now, this is my opinion, and I know you want to get your books out there, and people do pre-sales and they do pre-orders, and if you're a very well-known author, that's fine, but someone that's pretty new like me, let me tell you what's going on. So a lot of people are looking at these ads and it says, oh, AI can write a book for you in 30 minutes. So what happens, like I said, my advice, don't market your book too soon. Don't put your title and your cover out there until you've applied for copyright, and don't do it too soon. And the reason is because I've seen it. If someone sees a book, oh, that's a nice title, that's a nice cover, it's not out yet, then they go on one of those apps and they decide they want to write a book just like yours and use the same title, almost the same cover, whatever. They can do that and get it published before yours ever comes out. And that can really hurt your book because, especially if you're selling on the same platform, but because it's just going to put that one out there and then they're not going to be, if you're the copycat or if they're the copycat, I mean, people are going to know that AI wrote the book. It's not going to be a good book. But the point is there's so many platforms out here that people are doing that to try to make a quick buck. And they're not realizing you're still not an author. Don't judge me for saying that, but it is what it is. Quick disclaimer. Now, if someone chooses to use one of those platforms because they've watched someone else's tutorial on YouTube or wherever, and that's what they want to do to make money and publish books that they didn't write, no judgment zone here. But that's just my opinion. And this is my page, and I'm entitled to my opinion. If you have anything negative to say, don't subscribe. Your target market. My situation, children and grown-ups. So my self-help and empowerment books. I go to a lot of self-help websites. I advertise my books on Facebook, and I communicate with different boards and people that have talked about trauma, traumatic abuse recovery, narcissistic abuse recovery, things that I lived through myself. So I don't just drop my book and say, hey, buy this. I actually communicate with these people, and because I'm one of them as well. So it's something you can talk about firsthand, and you build a camaraderie and a community with people. Now, my children's books, I go to the elementary schools. I ask them, can I read to them? Can I leave these flyers here, put in their book bag to send home with their with the kids? Kind of like a book fair. Attend book conventions. They have book conventions for everybody. They have some that are strictly for children. They have sci-fi, depending on what your genre of your book is. Just do some research. There's a niche for everybody. Networking is a big one. That's why I mentioned book conventions. I will also link where I was posted in November's issue of Parents Magazine for my children's books. I focused on them before the holidays because of Christmas. So I'm shifting my focus back now to my self-help and healing because of the first of the year. A lot of people decide they're going to do better for themselves the first of the year. So your market also depends on what time of year it is, what's going on. You know, at Easter and Christmas and things like that. Summer, I try to focus on the children's. So it just really depends on what your niche is and what the trends are. And generally, once I'm ready to, maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I release my book, once I've applied for my copyright, I will start doing my advertisements. And I do my own marketing. I see a lot of ads where they say, we'll do your marketing, we'll make a trailer, we'll make this, we'll make that. And it's $2,000, $1,500, $150, $500. I like free. So I'm going to give you a sample of what I do. If you need help with anything like that, inbox me, we'll talk. But I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of some of my ads for my books. All right, have a great day. If you like these videos, if they're helpful, like, share, and subscribe so I can make more. Thanks, bye.
Narcissism, the Demon Spirit. Written by Abby Landry and narrated by Christian Neal. Dedication. To the courageous souls who have endured the insidious grip of narcissistic abuse, and to those who bravely fight for their liberation. This book is a testament to your strength, resilience, and unwavering spirit. Your stories, though often shrouded in secrecy and shame, are the foundation upon which this work is built.